The next speaker from the Philippines is from Mindanao. His name is Mr. Romeo F. Narvaez. Mr. Narvaez is a theater artistic director from Mindanao. He became remarkable with his play Dulata, a play which portrays the effect of war and conflict in Mindanao in the children's perspective. In fact, the play was awarded as the best non-musical play by the Aliw Awards, that's a national awards, and was toured in Cyprus, Egypt, and Israel. He just recently retired from service as a philosopher teacher and chairperson of the sociology department of the College of Social Sciences and Humanities of the Mindanao State University, General Santos City. Presently, he serves as an executive committee member of the National Committee on Dramatic Arts, a section of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Mr. Romeo F. Narvaez.
Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. I am talking from General Santos City, Mindanao, Philippines, where the first BIMP-EAGA Budayaw Festival was held in September 2017. How are you all, everyone? How are we coping with this pandemic? What I'm going to share with you this afternoon is just a general picture. When President Rodrigo Roa Duterte put the whole Philippines in a lockdown, there was a prominent improvement in the pollution level of Metro Manila. That is a positive outcome. Newspapers and TV were sharing pictures that the murky sky of Metro Manila gave way to the blue skies. Very positive indeed. Are we praying for a longer lockdown for the Philippines? Oh, no. The cultural scenes in Mindanao were totally at a standstill. Mindanao festivals were stalled and went online. On television, I heard that Davao City and General Santos City went online for their several festivals. I can safely assume that the other cities did the same. I am a part of National Committee on Dramatic Arts of the Philippine National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Our committee started to meet, first, to help the National Commission for Culture and the Arts on its program of extending financial help to cultural workers in the region who were affected, no, who are still affected by the pandemic. Then, after that, we started discussing on how to continue implementing programs of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. I am mentioning this, though I am tasked to track Mindanao activities, since the national initiated programs will always help resuscitate regional or local programs or local groups. NCCA through NCDA did implement three major national activities this year. We had our theater festival, and it was able to gather participations from all regions. I will not share with you how we did it. It is a big secret. And we did also two national conferences, and these were done online. We call these conferences as Saturday Conversations on Theater. The first conversation was for the dream of coming up with Academy of Philippine Theater. The committee went all out to gather all the elder practitioners to share their life, field and academic experiences and insights for this particular dream in mind. Of course, the young practitioners had also their field day. The second national conversation was really more on conversation. How are you during this pandemic? How are you surviving? How are your plans prepared last year and to be implemented this year? What do you dream now? The last conversation was more of a survey, a research for the National Committee to study and come up with national programs. Due to these two national activities, the region or local organizations were awakened and given another breather and started to come together online. Mindanao Network was reorganized. Now it is manned by younger generation. The Facebook page was announced to them where all Mindanao cultural and arts events, activities may be posted for everyone to notice, and we hope everyone is encouraged to come up with their own activities. We expected that the universities in Mindanao, together with their established cultural and arts offices, dance, theater, and music organizations to start going online with their various activities. Definitely, the brilliant minds are in the universities, and the Facebook page named Mindanao Theater Gallery is soon flooded with announcements and invitations to join. I would just like to enumerate some of the activities conducted this December, November, and October. There are many announcements for writing that were posted on the FB page, Mindanao Theater Gallery, announcements for writing workshops, creative writing, fiction writing, playwriting. Conversations were also conducted online for young practitioners, either playwrights, directors, managers, and there were several of them conducted. There were also online discussions on social, political, and cultural issues. Working with international organizations or artists are also going on in Mindanao. In fact, I attended one online discussion with a Japanese artist. Right now, AMDA, I think this is American Musical Dramatic Arts, has planned activities with Ateneo de Davao University and Mindanao State University, General Santos City for a workshop on musical theater. Film discussions were also initiated and organizations invited film enthusiasts to share. These are locally initiated with national funding, definitely. I know one was done in Ozami City and another in Cagayan de Oro City. Dance pedagogy workshops were also conducted all over Mindanao. I heard some old productions that are considered as memorable and through the video, their songs were given a new life. Another unique activity that I heard was a piano concert through collated old videos of the pianist. This was done as a tribute to the pianist and at the same time fundraising for the excuse me, for the frontliners. Very common at this time of the year is the offering of regular summer workshops on fiction writing, playwriting, poems, and online readings or recitals with theater performances to boot. How it is done? Oh, that is a secret. There are summer workshops for the youth and a separate one, another workshop for children's art. All done online, of course, and with recitals. Creative processes were also shared through online production management, mounting productions, writing, directing, and training in general. In Davao City, one of the major cities in Mindanao and in the Philippines, there was a project of a choral festival. What is unique with this activity was that it started with a seminar on choral conducting and interpretation of pieces. The participants were the competing choral teams who must join the choral competition, which will end the whole month-long activity. I noticed that some digital workshops were offered and were conducted in order to help all these groups so that They may have ways, better ideas on improving the production of their videos and all their online activities. There was a call for traditional storytelling activities. And this is one thing that I love so much. One was a contest, and another one was more of a demonstration of the ancient, authentic, traditional craft with a discussion that followed after the performances. I heard also that during the national conversation which I facilitated in Mindanao, that many of the groups in Mindanao start to do video documentation of basic indigenous steps of ethno dances. Their primary objective is to have materials for their new members to learn from. Very practical, but I think that's a very good step towards archiving their productions. Now, I will end with two challenges. I hope Budayaw and how can it engage other youth to join, to be included in this big activity. I am not referring to the youth who are already part of the performing groups, but I am referring to the youth who must be included in Budayaw, who are in various social, academic, environmental, communal, and other activities. And I hope also Budayaw can start a very strong program of bringing the chanters from each country to go online and let the world hear their wonderful, beautiful art. That would be a great achievement. I end there. Stukran, salamat, and thank you very much. Good afternoon.